One sunny day, Jesus stood beside the sparkling sea. A huge crowd gathered to hear him speak. People came from all around, eager to listen. Jesus climbed into a boat and sat down to teach. The people listened closely as he began to tell a special story, a parable. A farmer went out to plant some seeds, Jesus said. The crowd leaned in, ready to hear what the story meant. Jesus said, as the farmer scattered the seeds, some fell on a path. The dirt was hard, and the seeds couldn't sink in. Suddenly, swoosh! Birds flew down and gobbled them up. That's like when someone hears God's word but doesn't understand it. Then the enemy comes and takes it away. The crowd looked at each other, wondering what kind of soil their hearts were. Jesus continued, some seeds fell on rocky places where there wasn't much soil. They sprouted fast but had no roots. When the sun came out, they dried up and died. That's like someone who hears God's word and gets excited, but when hard times come, they give up. The people listened closely. Was Jesus talking about them? Next, Jesus said, other seeds fell among thorns. The plants grew, but the thorns grew too. They choked the plants until they couldn't grow anymore. Jesus explained, this is like when people hear God's word but get too busy with worries and wanting lots of things. Their hearts get crowded and they forget God's ways. The crowd nodded. That was a warning they didn't want to miss. Then Jesus smiled and said, but some seeds fell on good soil. These seeds grew and grew, some even gave back 30, 60, or 100 times more than was planted. Jesus explained, this is like someone who hears the word, understands it, and lets it grow in their heart. The crowd cheered. That was the kind of soil they wanted to be. Later, the disciples asked Jesus, why do you speak in parables? Jesus replied, because stories help people see the truth. Some people listen with their ears, but not with their hearts. But your eyes and ears are blessed because you truly want to understand. Jesus was showing them that learning God's word takes listening and thinking deeply. Jesus wasn't just talking about seeds and dirt. He was talking about our hearts. Are our hearts hard like the path, rocky and shallow, full of thorns and distractions, or soft and ready for God's truth? Jesus wants our hearts to be like the good soil, open, ready, and growing with love for God. A little boy in the crowd sat and thought, is my heart good soil? He remembered how sometimes he forgot to pray or got upset and didn't listen. But then he smiled. I can ask Jesus to help me, and you can too. Jesus helps us grow when we listen to him and follow his word. Every time you read the Bible, go to church, or hear a story about Jesus, a seed is planted in your heart. Will you water it with prayer? Will you pull out the weeds of worry? Will you let God's love grow big and strong in you? With Jesus, your heart can be a beautiful garden. Even today, Jesus is still speaking through his word. His stories teach us, guide us, and help us grow. So when you hear a Bible story, listen with your heart. Be the good soil. Let Jesus plant something amazing in you, something that lasts forever.